Welcome to my channel. Today we shall be looking at this topic, linear inequality in one variable. But first of all, we have to consider some facts under this topic. Some of these signs we have to know the meaning. This means less than, or equal to. This means greater than or equal to. This is less than. This sign is greater than, and finally this is equality sign. At this juncture, we are going to consider some examples under this. I say simplify the following problems. A, 2x plus 5 divided by x less or equal to 2x divided by x minus 3. B, 2 into x minus 1 divided by 3 minus 3 into x minus 2 divided by 4 is greater or equal to 1. Now we start by saying solution with number 1. 2x plus 5 divided by x is less or equal to 2x divided by x minus 3. So first of all, we can transfer this over here, thereby having the sign as minus. We say less or equal to 0. Now, at this point, this is a fraction, this is a fraction. What are we expected to do when we have fraction and the operator in between is either plus or minus? We'll do what? LCM. So hence, we'll look for the LCM of s and x minus 3, which is x into x minus 3. Then x into x minus 3 divided by x will give us x minus 3. X minus 3 times the numerator, which is x 2x plus 5. We have it as x minus 3 into 2x plus 5. Minus this minus, we have it here. Then x into x minus 3 divided by x minus 3 will leave us with s. Then x times the numerator 2x, we have it as minus x into 2x. Right now it's less or equal to 0 over 1. Now the next thing is to open our brackets. We open by saying x times 2x, 2x squared, x times 5, 5x, minus 3 times 2x is minus 6x, minus 3 times 5 is minus 15, minus x times 2x is minus 2x divided by x into x minus 3. This is less or equal to 0 over 1. Now when we cross multiply, we can now see that this whole thing multiplying 1 will give us this part of the board. Then this multiplied by 0 will give us 0. Hence, 2x squared and minus 2x squared will cancel down. Then at this point we have it that 5x minus 6x. 5x minus 6x is minus x. Then minus 15 is less or equal to 0. What are we expected to do? We can send this one across by saying what? Add 15 to both sides. Right? Then when we do that, we'll have it as x minus 15 plus 15 is less or equal to 0 plus 15. Then at this point in time, this will cancel with this and left with minus s is less or equal to 15. Right now, my x, I will now say divide both sides. Divide both sides by what? Minus 1. I have it as minus x divided by minus 1. Now, when you divide both sides by a negative number in inequality, the sign of this inequality sign changes. So this changes to greater or equal to what? Minus, that's 15 over minus 1. So hence, this cancels with this. I'm left with x is greater or equal to minus 15 over 1, which is still 15. So this is the value of x. Now, suppose we are asked to put this in a number line. What can we do? Suppose we are asked to put this in a number line. Now we are looking at the value of x that will be greater or equal to minus 15. That implies that I can have this. I can call here 0, here 1, here 2. This line is my x in this case. Or let me make use of 2, 4. 2, 4. Then here is minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8, minus 10, minus 12, minus 14, minus 16. Minus 16, alright, I can stop here. Then, x is greater or equal to 15. I can see that my minus 15 will be somewhere here. This will be my minus 15. Alright, let me have it below, minus 15, which is somewhere here. It's minus 15. Then, if x is greater or equal to this, that implies I have to have my point this way. I will darken it because this is greater an equality sign. If it is greater or equality sign or less or equality sign, you have to darken it. If it is a strict inequality this way, then you make it open this way. It will be something of this nature. So since I have it this way, I will darken here and take my arrow towards the direction. Right now, this is minus 15 at this particular point, minus 15. I darken it. Minus 14 is bigger than minus 15. Minus 12 is bigger than minus 15. Minus 10 is bigger than minus 15. Hence, my arrow goes this way. Hence, the value of my x will be greater or equal to 15. So, I move this way. So, this is the line graph representing this particular equation. Alright, let's look at the second question. Permit me to play this. Alright, the second question right now, we have it as 2 into x minus 1 divided by 3 minus 3 into x minus 2 divided by 4 greater or equal to 1. Very good. So what do we do? These are fractions, so the operator is still negative. Hence, we look for the LCM of 3 and 4. Which is equal to what? 12. So hence I have it as this, 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 4 times this whole numerator here gives me 4 into 2 into x minus 1 minus 12 divided by 4 is what? 3. So I have it as 3 into x minus 2 this way. So what does this mean? This, I have to remember that this is greater or equal to 1, please. This now implies that this is 4 into 2 times x is 2x, minus 2 times 1 is 2, minus 3 into 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times minus 2 is minus 6. Alright, divided by 12, greater or equal to 1. Now let's forge ahead. This implies 4 times this is 8x, minus 4 times 2 is 8. Minus 3 times plus 3x is 9x. Minus 3 times minus 6 is plus what? Plus 18. Divided by 12, greater or equal to 1 over 1. 1 over 1 is still 1. Alright, so what do we do? First of all, I have this as 8s minus 9s minus 8 plus 18 divided by 12, greater or equal to 1 over 1. Now, 8x minus 9x, we have it as minus x. Then, minus 8 plus 18 is plus 10, divided by 12, greater or equal to what? 1 over 1. What do? We cross multiply. cross multiply. When you cross multiply, we have this as what? We have it as minus x plus 10 is greater or equal to this times 1 gives me this, then 12 times this gives me what? 12. The next thing to do is to subtract. Subtract this 10 from both sides. Subtract 10 from both sides of the inequality. So I have this as minus x plus 10 minus 10 is greater or equal to 12 minus 10. Then 10 minus 10 is 0 to go. So I'm left with minus x greater or equal to 12 minus 10 is 2. Next in line is to say divide both sides by minus 1, which is the coefficient of x. So I have it as minus x divided by minus 1. The sign will change because I'm dividing both sides by a negative number. So less or equal to 2 divided by minus 1. This to this, I'm left with x less or equal to minus 2. Now let us put this in a number line as well. What do we do? We'll have it this way. You draw your number line, which I can call here my 0. This is my x here. Then here is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Here is 1, here is 2, here is 3. So what do we do? The value of our x will take off from here, minus 2. This is less or equal to. Whenever you see less or equal to, just know that the limit point minus 2 is included in the set. So hence, this place minus 2 is included in the set. So first of all, I will darken here. I told you earlier than now that whenever you have less or equal to or greater or equal to, you have to darken here. But if you have it as a strict inequality, then here it has to be what? Open like this. Alright, so since I have it this way, I have to darken this point. So now, the value of x has to be less or equal to minus 2. Now looking at this, minus 1 is greater than minus 2. 0 is greater than minus 2. 1 is greater than minus 2. But they are telling us that the value of our x has to be less or equal to minus 2. So hence, my arrow will go this way. Because all these values, all these numbers here, this is minus 5 in that sequence this way, they are all strictly less than what? Minus 2. But why, since the inequality is here, this is telling us that this is less or equal to, so hence, the point minus 2 is included this way. So please, don't forget to hit the notification button and subscribe to our channel so that anytime, any moment we post our video, you will get it. Thank you and God bless.